They need to catch that, lock him up, and throw away the key.
Keto Billions.
Hey, what's good? It's Keto Billions, and I wanted to get on here and just kind of go over. It's early. What time is it? It's not early, but I'm just waking up. It's 7:24 a.m. So excuse my voice. When I was working at McDonald's, this one girl was like, it was like 5 a.m. and I'm the first one on the mic. This girl was like, "Oh my God, do you sing?" No, my voice just deep. Okay, anyways. How am I getting through this no car situation, knowing that the car was my main source of income because I use it to do Amazon Flex. And when I tell you, it's crazy because I was loaded with blocks. You hear me? I was like, my week was already set for me to make $700+ for that week. But anyways, let's dive deep into the video. First and foremost, I want to thank everybody that came over from my old channel to this new channel and subscribed. I apologize for not, really creating a sit down introduction video. I created the two channels so that I can separate my content, keep my shorts on the old channel, and start fresh with long form video on the new channel that will essentially create a much better, healthier community vibe. And more importantly, it's helpful to my coins here on this YouTube platform. I don't want to be all over the place with this video, so let me try to get my thoughts clear. It's really been a tough journey. And I appreciate all the feedback and all the suggestions that you leave in the comment sections. So I'm out of a car due to child support. My kid's father doesn't pay child support. For this year, I've only received 2 payments from child support. We're 7 months into the year. I'm the sole provider for my children. They are my responsibility. And because he doesn't pay child support, his license gets suspended, which is fine. That's fine. That's his business. But it became my business when we were together. We had 2 vehicles. We had 2 vehicles together. Both of us is on the registration. One of the vehicles was his vehicle. It was his money that he used to get the car, but it was used as a family car. It was an SUV, enough to fit all of us, because at the time it was 6 of us, so we needed an SUV. And then the businesswoman in me was like, you know what? It was always, we can't keep living like this. And so I decided to purchase another vehicle, and that vehicle will only be to put on Turo so that we can make money. And so I don't remember why he co-signed, but long story short, he ended up co-signing. I had the money in the bank. I was working on my credit at the time, so I'm not too sure why the salesman pushed for him to be on that loan. And so because he's on the loan, it's a lot, okay? But hear me out. Because he's on that loan, with his driver's license being suspended, I cannot renew the decal. I cannot re-register the tag. Some of the comments was like, take him off of child support. Absolutely not. I don't care if he pays or if he doesn't, because his mess need to catch up with him. Okay. And I'm going to say this. He needs to be thrown behind bars because one, he's not paying child support. He's not helping me take care of our kids. So if he wants to get taken off of child support, go behind bars. Two, he needs to stay on child support so that they can catch him. And he needs to be arrested for what he did to my daughter and to his very own children. So no, for those reasons, I cannot take him off. I will not take him off of child support because they need to catch that, lock him up and throw away the keys because he is not safe to be in nobody's home with children. You hear me? So no. I called child support and I spoke with her and I asked if by any chance there would be a way to get the suspension lifted temporarily so that I can go and renew the tag. She tried. I explained to her that I have no dealings with him. I do not communicate with this individual. The last time I seen him was when he created the last chaos in me and my kids' life. That was the last time I seen him. And I explained to her, I have no dealings with this human. I don't associate with him. I'm the only person that drives the car and I use this car so that I can provide for my children. And she tried, but unfortunately she wasn't able to. Now, let me take it back a little. I'm going through my life just focusing on making sure I stay afloat because I don't want to let my kids down. Okay. I don't want for us to go back into the situation that we came out of 10 times worse. And so, which is why I was overdrafting my account. And yes, you can overdraft your account multiple times. It depends on the amount of transactions that's happening or taking place in your account. By me doing Amazon Flex, money is constantly going into my account because I'm working 7 days a week, no days off. I'm doing what I need to do to stay afloat. And so I didn't think the registration would be a problem. And so I made that the least priority. The car and the rent are the main priority, plus the phone. Those three things were my top priorities. And so I said, I'll just wait until the last 2 days. And so I waited until the last 2 days. And that last day was the day that I found out I was having issues. I thought it was me because it was saying that my driver's license was suspended. And I was confused because I'm paying insurance. I don't understand. And so I got that resolved and then still can't get it renewed. And that's when I discovered that it's because he's on the registration. But I say that to say it wasn't priority to me. And so that's why I waited last minute. And now the tag is expired. So there's multiple reasons why I'm choosing to not risk driving the car. I drove the car while it was expired only for 2 days. And that was because I was just trying to hurry up and get another car. But it didn't happen. So with that being said, going to the going to the driving physically to the DMV, I just don't want to risk. I don't want to risk it because I can't. I'm not in a position to rack up more debt. I already have a ticket that I'm 1 more month to paying. I don't want another ticket. And by me doing the jobs that I'm doing, I can't rack up tickets because then I won't be able to work with these companies that require me to drive. And I also have another personal issue because I share a lot on here, but I do have another issue that I keep private to myself. That's another reason why I can't. I'm choosing to not get in that car to go to the DMV. I have to make it home to my kids. It's not worth it for me to risk being in that car. It's not worth it to put myself to dig a deeper hole for myself. Get a rental. Oh my God. That would really set me back. It may seem affordable, but it's not. The cheapest I found was $141 for the week. And I don't know what taxes that would come with because I didn't physically go, to finalize anything. And then getting a car through Uber. That's just like getting a rental. It's not cheap. It's not cheap at all. And by me already being in the negative with my account trying to catch up, I'll be 10 times worse than I was before getting a rental. I would have to do Amazon Flex 2 blocks a day, plus Uber, plus DoorDash. Yeah, that would be overkill for me, because how am I going to feed my kids? I don't have a babysitter. I am the sitter. How am I going to clean them? I would be neglecting. I would have to neglect my kids just so that I can make this money. Another advice that I received was to get a lawyer. I don't have any money for a lawyer. And so but a lawyer for this situation isn't needed. Let me explain. So basically, I haven't been paying on time with the car loan. And so I got a lot of hits. Every month I'm getting all these hits that's affecting my credit. I'm behind 72 days on my car note. And that plays a role in trying to get this car refinanced to where he can be removed. By me being late and behind 72 days, refinancing that's just not gonna happen. I've tried to refinance. When I really think about it, my car note is $536 a month. With all of this going on right now, my mind is like, just get rid of the debt all in all. Just let it go. Once I let go of this debt, find something that I can get that's cheaper. That's one chunk of my money that's not just going to somebody else. That's money that can go into me growing, saving, creating a savings, money that I can be saving. So I want to get rid of this debt. I feel like this is my breakthrough to finally accomplish this financial freedom that I'm fighting so hard for, I'm kind of grateful that I'm without a car right now, because with that car, I kept finding myself chasing after this dollar. Like I'm constantly chasing after the dollar, not for my own satisfaction, but to stay afloat. And all honesty, for as long as I have this car, that's all that I'm going to do. And I want to break that cycle, because if I keep doing that, I'm eventually going to trip and fall. I'm tired of chasing the money. It's time for some money to start chasing me. And speaking of money chasing me, I'm grateful for all the Cash App that I received, and the purchases that you guys, some of you reached out to me via email and my website just to support. I truly appreciate that. Losing this car might seem like a problem, but it could definitely be the time that I needed, the break that I needed, and the freedom that I needed. In order to get ahead in this life, and I'm speaking for me, with everything increasing, I have to increase with it. And if I remain stagnant, then I can't increase with it. So I'm very grateful. Listen, I received one of the comments from a man, and of course it's a man saying this. Oh, Trump needs to do something about taking away licenses when you don't pay child support, because otherwise how can you make it? And my response to that was, Trump don't have nothing to do with this. He ain't got nothing. That man don't have nothing to do with this and you and your behavior as the other parent, as the father. Okay? Because when it comes to child support and you as a father taking care of your child, you have to work regardless. But what happens is when that child support finally hit you just as hard as it was hitting mothers, the ones that's with these kids 90 to 100% of the time, you want to quit. You want to give up. You want to feel like, oh my God, it's just too much. No, it's not too much. You just used to too much slackness. Instead of crying about it being too much, do what we do. Go out there and work harder. Go out there and push harder. Instead of depending on that one job, go get you another job. Go get you a side hustle. That's the problem. The problem is when child support hits you, you want to quit. And in your head, we're the problem. Come on now, make it make sense. No, absolutely not. It's not Trump. It's not child support. Yeah, it's designed to segregate. But at the end of the day, we all have a brain out here. We all have brains that we can use to think for ourselves. But we choose the easy way. Just give up. No, let me not say we, you. They, them, him. They get on child support and quit. Quit because it's too much. Do you know what's too much? Too much is being a mother of 4, working from sunrise to sunset, neglecting herself, feeding life into her children, giving her children everything that she got because she now has to do everything 100%. As a grown man, you're leaving a comment under my comment stating that another man needs to do something for you. No, you do it for you. No, you get up and do something. You make something happen. You make the change. You be the change. That's the problem. You just relying on somebody else. When you are 100% capable of making the situation better. You was capable of making the situation better from day one. But unfortunately, at least for me, neither one of us worked on ourselves. And when 2 broken people get together, straight chaos. From 2 broken humans that got together without working on themselves. So no, Trump don't need to do nothing. You need to do something. As a grown man or a grown boy, you need to do something. Trump in that, he ain't tell you to go bust it wide open, free willy-nilly. He ain't tell you to do that. No, that man, no. You chose to lay up with that woman. You knew what she was and who she was when you laid up with her. You decided to make those babies with somebody that you had no intentions on being with. You chose to manipulate the situation. You chose that. But listen, one thing about it, 2 things for sure. I learned a good lesson out of all of this. Stay off your bike. Stop treating boyfriends like husbands. Work on you. Brain, brand, beauty. Work on you. And that's exactly what I've been doing. Work on you. Love you more than you can love anything else in order to love more than anything else. Remember to like, subscribe, and leave your feedback in the comments.